I don't believe that you should do all hard things. I think sometimes you just need to make exercise easy, and that's why there needs to be a spectrum of exercise from the easy stuff to the hard stuff. This is why sometimes I even call it DOGA, because it's a little bit more of a working in or a body weight movement versus more of an output and a squat, a lunge, or a strong rotational activity. But in the end, I don't believe all things should be hard. You got to kind of build some momentum. But the path of least resistance is not always the route to go. Sometimes you got to start off with some easy stuff. You got to take the path of least resistance. Start stretching a little bit. Start getting your energy going some. And then you need to progressively give yourself more resistance to overcome. You have to make that lunge a little bit harder. You have to make that squat a little bit harder. You have to make that ab exercise just a little bit more. And you start from the path of least resistance, increasing that resistance until it starts to increase, because what you're challenged by is the resources you're going to call out of yourself. You're going to turn on more muscles. You're going to turn on more motor units. And that's the action to overcome with a pound of pressure more than the resistance you're meeting. And then hopefully with the activities of daily life, it's easier to move around. It's easier to move your body because you've overcome that resistance. So I don't believe it should always be easy, but sometimes the best thing to do is start with the easiest movement and start to build yourself up from there. So you want to start with the path of least resistance on the days when it's hard to get yourself to exercise. So if you like this, check out my YouTube channel, my Instagram, dominicsessa.com. If you're on my newsletter, thanks for being here.